Hey there everyone, it's me, Frank, the Blockbuster guy. I just wanted to make this video real quick to show you guys on how to install the Final Fantasy Tactics Journey to 5 mod. Now for this mod, you're not going to need a PSP emulator since the Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lion remake, up to my knowledge, does not work for this mod. I will look into this, and if it does, I will make an update in the description down below in the process, and if it's really that easy and simple, I will make an updated video for this. But primarily for this, you're going to need the PlayStation 1 emulator with ISOs. I prefer to go to the emulator website if I'm actually pronouncing that right. Now, pretty much for me, I've used this website for years. I've never had a problem with it. I've gotten most of my emulators and ISOs from here. But still, nonetheless, I must bring this to attention to everyone that is new to using emulators and all that type of stuff. Please be careful on what website you go to and what you download. You never know what you can accidentally download by mistake, so please, whenever you use the emulated website, just be a little precautious when you download stuff. We're gonna go to the PlayStation emulators. Gonna go on the Windows. And if you're a Mac user, just go on the Mac, and vice versa. So over here we got a various amount of emulators that are good. A lot of people love using the EPSXE, but for me, I like using the, let's see, where is it? The PSX 1.13. And not only just that, on all these links, on all these emulators that are here to download, they each have a link to the actual website for each of these that come from. So if you don't trust downloading emulators from Emu Paradise, you can go directly to their websites and you can download it from there. So once you choose your emulator to download wise, run it, make sure it works, and then after you have that done, you're gonna want to go get the emulator. And like I said before, you're gonna want to go oopsie, you want to get Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation 1. Okay, so here's the one right here, Final Fantasy Tactics NTSCU. You're going to click it, you're going to want to scroll down, and it'll take you right here to a link where you get a raw file, and then you can, pretty much work from there and extract it. Once you have it done, let me give you guys a quick little demonstration on the emulator real quick. So here's the PSX 1.13. It pretty much just runs like the system, which is awesome. You're gonna load your CD. This is how you're gonna check to see if your ISO works. It's good. This is how basically the ISO will look once you extract it. Once it loads like that, you already know that the game will be working. Now this is one thing you want to pay attention to when you basically have the patched version out. When you have the original game itself, it's going to load up as if you're actually loading up Final Fantasy Tactics, intro and all, which I'm going to close that for now. I'll show a little comparison later. So pretty much now, step 1 is practically done. You got your emulator, you got your ISO, they both work. Let's go on to step number 2. For step number 2, you want to go to Final Fantasy Tactics. It is an awesome website dedicated to Final Fantasy Tactics, from various amount of mods to projects. You get a lot of tools, custom sprites, etc, etc. So pretty much you're going to be going right here to completed patches. From the completed patches, you'll see various amount of projects, but we want to go for Journey of the 5, Chapter 1. Let me see. We want to click on the most latest version. You'll see right here is the forum page post of it where most of the updates are, and also from the creator of the project right here. We're gonna click right here on this little thing right here, and I know I'm saying here so many times, but basically once you get it, it's gonna be another raw file, and then once you download it and extract it, it's gonna be like a PDF file. And once that's done, you want to go back to the home page, and you're gonna go to the help section. And then from the help section, you want to go to tutorials and learning. And then from there, you need to click on how to patch an ISO with a PPF file. Okay, so pretty much this is what part of the page can go more in depth on how to actually apply the patch if I'm not doing a good job, which I apologize. I'm not used to actually making tutorials, but pretty much this will be the program. You want to download it from here. Okay, so well, this does not work anymore. We're gonna go to another website, and it's gonna be called the romhacking.net. It is another website used from time to time, and pretty much you can get the program from right here. I will put the links down below in the description. It's gonna be another zipped folder, which you're gonna have to unzip it, which I've already done both off screen. So from here, it's gonna be here in your patch flyer. I already have the patch for the game I want to patch right here. So make sure you have your, if you still want the original Final Fantasy Tactics game for, you know, emulating purposes, just make a copy of the file and have it in a separate folder compared to the one you have for your Tactics. So here is the program. Open up the program. You're going to want to get your ISO file first before you even get the patch. Here's mine's. And then from there, you want to get the patch, for which we're going to go all the way back to the folder that contains your, let's see, oh, PPF-O-matic. Alright, so PPF patches, and here is going to be the file. Once that's said and done, you're going to see a lot of information pop up right here. It's about to run down, and now you're going to apply the program. It's not going to take too long. It's going to load for a bit. And actually, I feel a little stupid. There's one last thing I wanted to mention real quick. For those that are interested in downloading this same program that have a Mac, there is a Mac version. Like, in that page I had just prior, you go down, you'll see like an actual post from another user that made a Mac version. I'll put the link in the description down below as well. And usually this applying of the patch does take a little while, but I'm just gonna make a quick little cut. Finally, once you see this little pop-up right here, it's confirmed that the patch is done. It'll even give you an option to burn the CD, but I don't need to do that. I mean, I would love to try this on a system, but that'll be kind of another thing for another time. So, pretty much from there, let's go test it out. Open up your emulator. Let's load up that CD. Alright, so let's try it out. So when you see it like this, it pretty much shows that it works. The intro has been cut out. That's the first thing you need to notice, because if it just runs the same as it does before, it's not gonna work. The patch is there. You have chapter 1. Go ham on the game. Let me know how the game plays for you guys. If you enjoy it. I hope I was able to help you guys just a little bit with this map. Oh god, I was hopeful. Oh my god, I'm bad today. I hope I was helpful in helping you guys download and apply the patches. My name is Frank, the Blockbusterguy. I might catch you guys later because I actually want to start playing the game already. Later.